Okay. Alright. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't. I didn't know what to do because I was like, okay, I want to stream. I don't know what to stream. I'm not used to being able to stream because I normally don't get very many holidays to actually do stuff on like this. Especially when it's already raining, so it's not like I can do much else. So, I figured, why don't we fix that? So, you know, things to do, what to do inside some of those things, you know, things like that. I don't know. I'm just tired of, like, being confused. I was like, you know what? Let's have a stream about streaming. I guess streaming, or putting on YouTube, or on Discord, or on whatever the hell. Just because I don't want to keep going through it. And some of it can still be roulette, some of it can still be random, some of it can still be, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna find that out. So how are you all doing? I'm Dren Hatamata, and just we'll talk some shit. I figured we can start making an outline. Things to do for stream and YouTube and Discord and other stuff, and talking about whatever. Feel free to join the conversation. And depending on who joins, I may even be able to have them in chat so they can enjoy the live ramblings with me. And another follower out of the blue outside of stream, Deputy Dropshot.
Hello.
Just out of nowhere, but you know what? I appreciate it. I don't know when these things happen half the time, but you know what? I like it. I like it. Excuse me. Yeah, anyway. Let's change that. Oh, you know what? We need rando. Control H, Control T. Control H, Control T. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works. I've been trying to filter out whatever music ends up getting copyrighted on YouTube, so that way, if I ever get to a point where I'm actually making money, it won't be as much a problem. Because I need to make a nice large selection of music that almost never repeats, but if it does, it's almost unnoticeable. Alright, so, first thing to do, things to do for stream. So I got here, I got myself a little, I got one of these as well. So I'll go ahead and write down all of those things as is, and let me see if I can just copy, paste as text. Yeah, it works okay. Sure. For the sake of this, we don't need that. Motherfucker. Alright. Now we don't need that right now. So now go back to the background where you belong. Why is that highlighted on that screen? We don't need that right now. Okay. Oh. Alright, whatever. Let's see, we got Readings of Horror, and we've already got lots of things in Readings of Horror. So, Readings of Horror will probably not go away anytime soon. In fact, just to exemplify what we're looking at, there are 8,822 items. And we're talking about going through 50 at a time, maybe? Yeah, I don't see that going away anytime soon. So, there's that. Let's see. Don't worry about this. This is just all the videos I currently have right now. Now, that's got plenty of videos in and of itself, but eventually that'll go. I guess that'll go away, and we'll just have to find more stories that we haven't done. And hopefully I can get it all cataloged at a point where I know what I've done. Not just here, but also on YouTube, because that'll be the easiest place to keep up with it. And let's face it, there's a lot of bad ones. I'm not sure how many of them I actually want. And oh, screw you. Alright, anyway. Shipwreck64, Minecraft. Okay, so here's something that I want to do, and I don't like that paragraph thing. Can I get that closer? There we go. That's what I wanted. See, that way I can kind of like line things up a little better. Because like I said, there's some things that are going to have things inside the things. I just need bullets. Alright, so Minecraft's kind of a big one that I want to do. And in the new one, I'm going to have plenty of other things to do. Because I'll be starting from scratch eventually. And actually not before too long. Let's see, where are the notes that I had for the current world I'm on? I've got to clean my filthy pukin disk. If there wasn't a bunch of personal information, I could probably put it on video. Alas. Okay, there's that. That. Okay, here we go. Oh, God. Alright, so maybe there would be a better way to format this. That way it's a little more cohesive in the future. Alright, so... Gotcha. Alright. So, in the first game, I was doing a bunch of things that some of it was standard and some of it wasn't. And some of it was like, okay, see what we can do. I had things I haven't done before, like a bee farm. I hadn't done that before. I did in there. That's going to be a thing. And then I was like, oh, I can make a whole bunch of automatic farms. And I did. I made many of them. I don't think I went far enough. So... So for Minecraft, one of the things, you have some standard stuff, but the auto farms are definitely going to be a big one. There will be many auto farms. I also want to go all the way down, and I'm not sure exactly how I want it. I want to hollow out main base area. Namely, to work on bedrock, I think. Well, I don't know what I want. So, like, I want, like, a huge area below me, but there's a bunch of it that I'm going to want to make, like... For one thing, it'll be like a canvas. The other part is, I want it to be able to work really well in the sense of having tons and tons of space. Now, we already go up to 320 as far as the build limit, so why don't we try going all the way to the bottom and top at the same time? And then we have the tower. So the tower is the main building that I've adopted at this point. There will be a villager farm and trading center. Because of course there is. There's always a trading center. Beating the dragon. Beat the end. Dragon. It'll be another thing to get Elytra. Elytra. And Shulkers. How do you spell shulkers? That looks right. I want to get netherite. I want to get more netherite items. Because I'm not very good at the game, and some of my chunks were made before netherite was a thing that was common. Alright. So then there is the ultimate mine shaft. Not to mention, I need to kill the wither. I don't think that's how you spell that. Where's my notes at? Where's it at? I have it spelled there. Oh well, whatever. Defeat a bastion, because I did a terrible job doing it. And of course the iron farm. But I want to make one that's actually more efficient than the one I had. So one of the issues I had with the last iron farm that I made was that it worked well, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I can pump out some more. And I think I know exactly how to do the design. I just need to make it to where I have 4 corners of basically the same thing, and they all come in. So it should be relatively simple. I want to make it to where if I need to expand... So my storage system may be namely up top. And just drop down. The Villager Trading Center, I think, might go... No, that one would be better coming from the top. So I think maybe I'll do it to where all my practical stuff is up top, drops all the way to the bottom, or marginally to the bottom, whichever way, and just kind of works, right? And I don't really care about getting all the achievements anymore. Not sure I give a damn about that, but I do know I want to be more decorative. Also, make something for patrons. And I say patrons because when it comes to subscribers and followers, once you get to 1 million, it feels almost impossible. But I'm not sure I know anyone that has like millions of patrons necessarily. Not as far as a regular thing. So maybe patrons is more feasible. But I get enough people where I'm getting like $400 a month, and it's like $5 a piece, and then it's a lot more manageable. Because that equates to about 100 people. And I could make apartment building for that. Or something where like everyone has their own home. How do you want it decorated? So I don't know. I do have 1 patron. So that's something I need to do. Make thing for patrons. Okay. Wow, my bitrate is consistent. All of a sudden. What if I do this? Will that make it jumpy? Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and pump up some Minecraft in the background, just that way I can have the resources. I want to see how far the resources go. I want to get the resources and see how far it comes. That by the time I end my stream, I want to see how much I got. Right? Is that cool with you guys? I'm just curious. I have many curiosities. I don't think I'm going to do any mods anyway. I really like vanilla Minecraft for what it's worth. I think that's fair to say. I don't know how you all feel about it. I like it. I like it. And the ramblings of a madman will be here all night. Let me make sure there's nothing else I need to look at on my phone. No, everything's good so far. Alright. I'll just get this set up. Shouldn't take but a second. And then you'll go to the background. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, wow. You know what I should do? I should make like a ton of cakes. I actually haven't made a cake. Wow. But yeah, these guys are going through. All this stuff actually works now. Since I had to edit that, now I have a better way of doing it. Thanks to trial and error. And these have always worked well. They've worked well for so long. I can only imagine the arduous task of making all of them, like, Unbreaking 3. Or, well, how far could it go? Anyway, I'm just gonna park it right over here, I guess. That way everything is fairly loaded in. And do that, and if I do that, stay there. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright. Speaking of which, maybe I should find a new background. Who knows? What's going on? Did it just hop up to... What was that bit? Oh. No, it jumped. I might be capable of a higher bit rate. Anyway. I'm getting off topic. Alright, so a make thing for patrons. I don't know what that's gonna mean. But so far these are things available. Oh, you know what? I could list these things out as of current and find sources that I can pop up. Alright. I don't know what to do in Terraria. I'm just gonna have to fuck around in that. I don't know what the goals are in that. They're like, the Stardew Valley has distinct goals, but I don't know about Terraria. It's kind of like Minecraft, but 2D. But if you ask anyone who plays Terraria on a regular basis, they don't like that comparison. And the little bit I've played, I can understand why. Plus, I might be getting this out of my ass. I don't know. I've been known to be kind of crazy, so take that for what you will. All right. Anyway, is there anything else I need to make on this? I don't know. Oh, actually, there's another thing. Something for subscribers. Something for followers on Twitch. I feel like that needs to be specified in this sense because I'm not talking about Facebook and I'm not talking about Twitter. Yeah, no thank you. Also, I got a question for you guys. Every time I pop up I pop up my users in chat, there's always a bunch of people that I have no idea who they are. I see a few regular names, but like all these people are there, and like I don't know. It always says 2 viewers, and none of them's ever concurrent. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 people, but it's like, are they, is it a nervousness, or is that like, oh no, this is a thing that's like moderating your channel? Or auto-modded or something like that? Anything you didn't recognize or something? I have no idea. Are those like the actual Twitch mods? Twitch administrators? I am very confused. And like, in not even the sense of like they're actually watching, just that they have systems in place under their accounts that are monitoring everything. I don't know. I get very confused. Alright, but yeah, this might be a good way. I hate this fucking format already. Wow, this looks terrible. As an outline. What the fuck? Leave me alone. Anyway. So, be more decorative. RuneScape just has a lot of stuff, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Stardew Valley has a very clear progression. I don't know about Terraria, but there should be things I can do in that. Raft, clear progression so far. Anyway, there is, you know, do whatever, but I guess I could also eventually make. You can just keep building on and on as long as you can get materials. Fallout 4's clear progression, Might and Magic clear progression, Half-Life clear progression, SMG. Let's go ahead and get under that one. Where is my little thingy? My little shingy. Where'd it go? I have a notepad. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. So, for example, right now, what I got for my SNG episode 11, and of course, after I've talked about those, unless there's something new to add, I'm going to change the topics in them. Alright, so SNG starts with intro. For some reason, I have ontro. Personal updates. Or general, I guess. Why is it an issue for men to drink fruity drinks? And we're talking about alcackle. Talking about alcackle. Something I've been wanting to bring up. It's like, why is that a thing? It's still a thing when I talk to people at work, and like everyone at work's like, yeah, I don't know why it's an issue. They don't understand why it's an issue. It's just like something that's just kind of happened somehow. Oh, it's just no, not an A. Alcohol. Okay. Alright, next one is going to be acquiring validation on social media. My thoughts on that. I am terrible at spelling. I think this feeds into the potential that I might be dyslexic or some shit. I have no idea. Alright, oh yeah. We beat Tears of the Kingdom. My thoughts post-game. I have been really wanting to talk about that for a while. Martial arts situations like with guns, aeons past, post-game thoughts. Because that's a game I also have been needing to talk a little bit more about. Anything that gives them more reason to get more people on board. It's a really good one. I like some things. I wish there was more. Alright, the Funimation Crunchyroll thing. And then basic things people should know. in life. Because I found out there are things that I didn't know, that I wish I had known, that feel basic in post, but didn't seem to. It's something super simple that helps me. Net neutrality. I knew that was wrong. Neutrality. There we go. Okay, I think. Yeah. Whatever. I know what I'm doing. I'm not a crazed lunatic. Who do you think I am? Who do you take me for? Anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. What the fuck? Not that shit. Anyway, alright, so that's what I got so far. Oh, my neck. Okay, so let's see, what other things can I do when it comes to streaming YouTube and Discord? Like, there's something I want to do on Discord. Would I separate patron chats on Discord? Patron exclusive. You know, until it becomes an issue, right? Because if you get too many people, that always ends up becoming some kind of issue. Of course, you can say about anything when it comes to too many people. I need a capital E right there on Discord. And then Discord revamp? I don't know, because I haven't thought of a theme. And I haven't thought of, like, having anything thematic. I like the way things are, but there's, like... I don't know if it's annoying to me or not. So, I don't know. What's your thoughts? If for anyone who has been in my Discord, let me know if there's anything you would change, and you can even throw it into the Discord. There's a channel for that. Suggestions and shit. Anyway. Alright, so... I can keep putting on things for stream. For example... And I can get versions of this, I think. I should probably see if this is something like I need to update at some point. But yeah. Any of these games I can play. Because I believe these were all owned games when the person downloaded these. And I've got most of the ones I actually care about playing. So I can play any of these on stream. So just let me know. Actually, can I get a whole... like Shift A? No. Control All? No. Okay, so I need to... No, I can get back to it. Let me just go ahead and do it like this, and I'll see if I can find a way to copy it. I should be able to. That's not it. This? There we go. Locales. No. Email. Slash. Sneers. ROMs. Control all. Copy. And then here we go. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. What? Are you kidding me? They copied as whole files? That is not what I was trying to do. Ooh, okay. Alright. Control Z. I don't want to paste it like that, though. I was trying to just do it with titles. That didn't work. Shit. Okay. So you have to, the part of the issue is there's a bunch of different files that I don't understand, because I think it's both between this and another type of emulator. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. This looks a little more comprehensive. This has the different files. Okay. Yes, SMC and SRM. Okay. Can I... So I do copy there. Well, actually, let me do it like this, because I don't think it'll let me... Yeah, it doesn't give me an option to just copy text. It's not like a phone. Have you ever used OneNote? I think it will help you organize this list of yours. You could have a folder for games where when you're feeling a game, or a folder of horror readings, and so on. Nah, yeah, that's still just the same. And that comes up like that. Oh. Interesting that I can hyperlink entire things like that. Well, I can pop open OneNote real quick and see if I like the interface. That's probably most of it. As far as the horror readings, I got those on file. I'm just going one by one. Here we go, stories. Yeah, I have all the stories set up already. And I've got it set up so that way it goes ahead and lists it by page, and then the next priority. It takes some finagling, but it really helps my ADHD ass organize. That's fair. That's fair. I have literally taken all files and put them on the face so I could reorganize everything from ground up. This is mostly just I'm trying to figure out how to figure things out. But I've got all these. These stories are starting with the single pages, then second pages, and so on. And then there's 8,822 items. And we've gone through about between 30 and 50 per readings of horror stream. So yeah. And the single pages, I don't know how the 2-page ones will be, but the single pages are really bad. There's so many bad ones. And it really sucks because there's also so many good ones. And hello. Let me... That one. Oh, I'm gonna put my password on. Nope, just pin. Okay, cool, cool, cool. No one need to see that. Oh, okay, okay, I see what it's like. Alright, let me throw this over here. You can link different pages within pages, which helps you if you ever want to use it for world building for things like D&D and such. Oh, okay. So there's that. That works as a note. That's a notebook there. Okay, and then these things can all be moved as assets over each other. Add page, add section. Oh, okay, okay. And then that there, and then that's there. That's the title, everything. Oh, okay. I'd have to fiddle around with this, like you said. You can make tables and such as well. Do you know if they already make OneNote compatible D&D documents that have a lot of the assets? Oh, you know, I might do that. I might just do that with all the tables I want. So I can just find all the tables that I want to use at any given time. Because fiddling around through tables sometimes is a pain in the butt when you're just going through the books. I've actually been doing that at work where I'm making all the stuff. So there's a bunch of electrical tests that we do where we have to record voltages and amperages. And I've just decided I am really annoyed at this. I'm going to have something where I can just record the values really easily. This right now is just an overall listing, so actually, you know what? Let me keep a OneNote document up. Oh wait, that was a different one. No, not that one. Oh, hello. Well, if it still did anyway, would it? Okay. Actually, I immediately like the other one better. Okay. The 2010 one. Wait, what? Hold on a second. For Windows 10. Okay, okay. I was about to say. You can make tables and such as what? Yeah, tables are often helpful. So, oh, and it brings up the last document you had set up. So, if I was to delete. Okay. So this is the standard. Home. I'm assuming this is items. Alright. More things to learn how to make things. And do things. Actually, you know, that's another thing I should... That's another topic I can put in on my basic things people should know in life. Is basic crap. If you ever want to make another notebook or rename the notebook, go to the part that says... Actually, real quick. Da-da-da. There we go. That's better. Alright. Okay. Can I hide this? Can I just log out? Whatever. Whatever. It's there. Anyway. Here we go. Alright, that's on display capture, right? Can I be more specific? Hold on. I've got Streamlabs OBS. Maybe you could crop in OBS. I know regular one, you just alt drag. Well, maybe that'll work. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. I learned a thing. Oh my god. And it translated? It did. It's fucking amazing. Oh my god. All these macros and hotkeys that I don't know. And like, you know, I harp on a lot of people about learning hotkeys and shit. Because it makes you so efficient and hides shit that you don't want other people seeing. Of course, this is a foresight issue. But, you know, hindsight helps you learn from it. It always does help. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome. I mean, I guess it's really not that big of a deal anyway, but ambiguity is always a help. Alright. Yes. Games. There we go. Actually, you know what? I do have... media. Media games, here we go. If I just set it up to... Why is this not... The table I had it... Hold on. This was... Oh, you know, it's because I just copied it. Okay. I didn't format it at the time. Alright, format as table. Hold on, let me scroll back up so I can get a view of it up top. Alright, so format as table. Medium, light, medium. No, we want it dark. Or colorful? Why don't these ever seem to look good to me? I don't know. Alright, for video games. Whatever, I got it now. And then I think it's control down. Whatever. Oh, well, duh. That's how filters work, Dren. God damn it. Alright. Copy. Let's see if he'll do it now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Pasting options. And isn't there a way to stack these a little bit? I think there's a way to stack these. No, give me back that. Okay. Well, it could make it smaller. That's significant when it comes that much. define... No, I'm just trying to get right here. There's a way to do it. Because I've seen people stack them. So, like, if we want like that. Like that. Went to about the middle of the page, hit tab. Can I define this specifically as a new bullet? No, and then that doesn't do. I forget how to do that. Oh, I see what you're... Yeah. There's a way to do it. I forget it. I've done it before, but I don't remember how to do it. It's been like 8 years. Of course, it could be hit Control R to bring up the ruler. Oh. Or you can make the table without borders. Control R is just flipping my sides there. Actually, why isn't my ruler there? Alright, align left, align center. No, it's still not doing that. Okay. Or you can make a table without borders. Probably easier to explain. Weird. Wait. Hold on. I might be able... No, I don't need a SharePoint for this. Page width. Oh, here we go. Leader 1, 2. And then would that be its own thing when it comes to... Yeah, I might have to just make it a table. It should be able to do it. Oh well, let's see if making a table fixes it. Alright, draw. Or there's like a word wrap. So you have the right idea with those L shapes in the ruler. Just tab something in the same line and go to the next L. Alright. So that goes tab straight there. And then... No, because it still considers it the same line. So if we do... Can we get... Is there any way we can set properties to that? There's gonna be a... There used to be a thing you can do for properties on that. View modes and draft outline. Here we go. Well, this... Oh, come on! Oh, that looks terrible. Because I've already set it up. Alright. It's, well, the process is a lot trickier to explain. It is. I remember there was a thing where you could set up layout, page, footer, header, top, alignment, whole document, no, margins, left, gutter position, is that, no. This sounds like it's just for that. God. Yeah, let me try and go ahead and do a table and see if that changes it, just so it's not taking up 3 pages worth of shit. Insert table. Row. No. Consolidate. I need to consolidate. What if I do it like this? No, it doesn't want to do that. Okay. You have to establish how many columns when you go into the table. Alright, so let's Control Z out of that then. Okay, now we're out of it. And then insert... Here we go, number of columns. We want at least 2. Fix into contents. There we go, that's better. Better, relatively speaking. Go back to, nope, go back to home. And still relatively legible. And it brings it down to 3 pages. There we go. That works. You know what? That works. That's fine. It ain't perfect, but it's worth it. Or that works too. No, the square's under insert table. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gonna be honest, I wasn't even registering that. I'm sorry. I think it's because I'm not used to the I'm not used to using a lot of these tools that already have a quick margin for everything. Unless it's like Excel. For Excel, it's like you could make art out of it if you really wanted to. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Oh, there's a friggin' screenshot. That's something that could have been used way back in 2007. But they didn't think it was worth it. Yeah, I just have a lot of experience with these programs. I have more than most of the people at my workplace. That being said, I won't say it's that much. It's just they don't know that much about these programs. And I start explaining stuff to them about like what's going on, how they can make it better. And they don't fucking listen. So I'm just sitting there going round and round like, oh, you could be a lot more efficient. In fact, I could consolidate 3 supervisors into 1 if they would just let me teach them how to use basic Excel. Because they are terrible at it. Their Excel programs are so rudimentary that I'm surprised they keep up with anything and shit doesn't get done, right? No, they listen to me? No, I'm just a peon. Oh, and speaking of screenshot, in the search part next to the start button, type snipping tool. I got that already pinned down. That and one of these macros I think is also for a full screen snip. I use this every once in a while when I normally try to get specific things. Yeah. Yeah, there's... And I got the Windows 10 version, whatever, relatively recent. I think it's 19, effectively. So I went ahead and got relatively up to date because I had some old stuff. I didn't know that tool existed until I worked for a credit union. We used it all the time. Yeah, it's incredibly useful when you're trying to snip a whole bunch of bits and pieces to send a report to. I used it a lot when I was a report clerk for Walmart distribution. Or when I filled in for report clerk. I wasn't actually the report clerk. I just filled in because I was one of the only few people at the distribution that was an order filler that was competent with computers. There's so many pages. Alright. Snip and sketch. Alright. Oh wait, snip and sketch different? I think it is. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Because Windows Accessory has the snipping tool. Interesting. Possibly things that I have to look at later. Actually explore my computer. Alright. What's other things I can do? Rings for... What's other things I can do for stream? Actually, let me go ahead and get on Steam. I've got a lot of things on Steam. I've got plenty of things. I could do all kinds of things. Whatever I want kinds of things. I could play Sims 4. I could figure out how Rocksmith can run well. I don't think that'll do good for copyright, but I could do it to... Oh, that's another thing. Wait, no, not that. Is that loading? I didn't X that out, did I? Whatever. Something I thought about. Discord... Rocksmith. I thought about playing Rocksmith on Discord. For one thing, to give me one thing to interact with people, and another to have a reason to play my guitar. Because I don't play very much. Not anymore. Yeah, stop that. I don't know why that popped up. Anyway, I didn't know I even X'd out. It is what it is. Wait, who the hell? Oh, okay. Alright, so these are all the games that are possible on the current emulator that I have. You could get Dolphin emulator. In fact, let's go ahead and... Let me see if I can figure that one out. Dolphin... Okay, so... we're talking about getting this. Latest version or whatever. So there's this game I just found out recently that I've been messing with called Suck Up. It has two versions of the game. One, you play as the vampire who tries to lower your neighbor's guards down so that they invite you into their homes so you can suck their blood. The second one, you play as the vampire again, but this time you're doing reverse, Cupid, and breaking up couples. The neighbors are AI. That sounds interesting. I'll look it up real quick. Is it on disc or on Steam? There we go. Doesn't look like it. PlaySuckup.com. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like a 7-second delay, so. My Demonic Romance. Huh. Love Sucks Night 2. Songs of 6. City Builder. Colony Sim Strategy. Potential interest later. Alright. PlaySuckup.com. Oh, okay. I gotcha. This looks like something that's probably been sitting on itch.io for a while, too. And it'd be $16. Money I literally don't have right now. Alright. Download the latest version of the emulator. So if I needed it, I'd probably need this. You can die. It's actually pretty coherent AI, too. You know, that's something that I think is always interesting, is the way people use AI in their games. AI is often a... Okay, let me just... Downloads. I need 7-zip. No, don't do that. Oh god, the light. I don't care, I don't use you. Wait, might lose it. The hell? What's going on? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so these... Alright, let me get rid of this right now, because I don't like what was going on right there. Let me go ahead and smite that. And just restart it, so that way I know it's fresh. We do that, download complete, show in folder. Okay. Let's open then, just as is. Okay, so it takes me to that. And is it not gonna give me... I'll figure it out later. Press zip folder. No, no, not fucking desktop. Give access to... because this is a link. See, that just keeps doing the same thing, regardless of what I try and do. Show in folder. No, it just keeps doing that. Okay. No. No, I'm gonna delete that. I'll figure it out later. It ain't that deep, and I don't like using fucking Windows Edge or Chromium when I don't have to. Location. Fuck you. Don't give a shit. I don't want it. Get out of my head. Do this for now. Okay. Anyway, that's a thing. Alright. Let me get back to my document. There we go. Dolphin emulator. For GameCube games. Because I own a handful of GameCube games that I want to play on stream because GameCube games are awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good too, though. Many people use it as a crutch substitution for skill. Yeah. People tend to be a little vindictive when it comes to having a good AI and just not being able to do as much. Oh, the AI sucks so much. Or, it could be a really good AI that you have to get better at getting past and understanding. Alright, so there's that. Dolphin emulator for GameCube games on stream. Because I don't feel like I should have to buy copies of the game on PC when I already own the games. Alright. Speaking of which, I forget which one. One of the emulators that you can get for N64, you can get on iOS now if you have Apple. So, there's that. And hopefully Dolphin Simulator, or Dolphin Emulator, is not too far away from that for a lot of you guys. What the hell? Okay. Let's check that real quick. Alright. Alright. Wouldn't Nintendo want to strike you down for using an emulator? Not really, because they would still have to know that it's actually going to be an emulator. So the issue that there is and why there's a thing going on is, for one, if you can prove that you own the games, which I have many, and you play those games, then they're going to be in the wrong for striking you down, the emulator. Like Chrono Trigger for NES, for SNES. I own the game. I own a physical copy of the game. So if I get struck down by that, then I can prove that I have a physical copy of the game. So that's where a lot of this issue is coming from, is we just want access to them. The other part is they're not making money off these games anymore. Not really. I'm sorry. Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Saiyan, the RPG thing, they're not making money on that. They're not making money on Chrono Trigger. They still don't have access to it on their Switch emulator. And it's a fight between people wanting to preserve games to be able to play and have other people that have access to them, and people that are, for some reason, these purists, because, like, there's a lot of criticisms of Nintendo that I have, and despite that, I'm still a Nintendo fanboy, but they're getting their money. It's not like they're going to be really bad off. But no, having a simulator, I have Super Smash Bros. Melee. I should be, if I want to get a copy of it for my computer, where I can play it with a Switch Pro controller, I feel like I should be able to do that. And that's what it allows. And that's the way emulators were, I believe, were meant initially for, as far as face value, is to be able to play the games on other means, because eventually your media will wear out. With emulators, it creates a scenario where you can always have a fresh version of the game one way or another. Sometimes it's not perfect, sometimes the downloads of those ROMs or files or whatever don't always go perfect, but you can generally re-download it from a source, and it should be fine. So yeah, they're gonna have, I can prove most of the games that I own or have owned. So if they were going to fight the simulator, they would have had the grounds to do it already. And I think the fact that they haven't been able to fight it like it is, because it's incredibly popular, that they don't have the ability to fight it the way they thought they would. They thought they could strike it down, they couldn't, and then they made an emulator on Switch that was terrible and didn't work, like the 64 emulator that they have on Switch. Apparently was terrible. I haven't used it because I'm not spending my money on that yet. There's just not enough to justify it for me. That being said, I think that them having an emulator on it is great. I think they should expand way more. In fact, I think they should have the entire, whatever they can legally get. Like, I don't think they'll be able to get Mortal Kombat because of, I'm not sure if, because doesn't Sony have Capcom right now? So you probably wouldn't be able to get that. You wouldn't be able to get Final Fantasy necessarily. You might be able to get Chrono Trigger. But you can get every game that you have the rights to and give access to that on the emulator. If there's a Sony's still around? Sony's the owner of PlayStation. Sony is the top dog for that. Yeah, Sony's all over it. You just don't hear the name Sony as much, but yeah, they still have their hands in everything on that. There is anything that Nintendo owns, they should be able to give access to between the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo Entertainment System stuff. My brain forgot they own PlayStation. Yeah, it's all good. They own PlayStation. They are a full electronic store. Sony DVDs. In fact, they make, I think most of the DVDs that we have for movies are mostly made from their CDs, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong, or don't quote me if I might be wrong. So I know they have a whole bunch of electronics. I don't see it as much in store though, like we used to. But that is what it is. They might be going a lot more primary to gaming and other media. But that being said, if they have the ability to get all the games, port them over for the Switch, and you can make it to where, hey, my Switch doesn't have enough space, even though these ROMs are fucking 2 kilobytes. Hey, can I just put these over on back on the cloud, on my cloud saves, and make it to where I can just throw games off and on as at will? Because that'd be great. I think that's how they could do it, and it wouldn't be perfect. It'd probably be annoying if you like going back and forth between games and keep having to kick them off and put them back on. But let's face it, there's a lot of games that I see on... I don't need that. There's a lot of games on the Switch emulators that I don't give a flying whack-a-fuck about. So, no. I would probably be able to find, and like, because most of it's going to be nostalgia, right? I'm going to get all the games I remember, or the games I wanted to try. That was abrupt. there were so many games that I wanted to try, like Earthbound. Now I have access to Earthbound thanks to emulation on the Switch, which is where I first primarily started playing it. You know, getting around in actual length. So now, that's another thing. The games on the emulator for the Switch, if you have a membership, should also be legal to emulate. Because that is a technical ownership. So that's like the whole meme that was going around. Alright, if I don't own the games, then you don't own this or whatever. Because, you know, being able to take away digital assets is an issue that we as people who enjoy the media are also having to fight. It's just this whole fucking nightmare of shit that we're going round and round. And it's in, I guess it's in similar vein as for example, when YouTubers were playing more and more video games in the early days, Nintendo tried to strike a ton of them down. Even I almost got a couple strikes for having they only got Metroid for whatever reason. They didn't get anything else. There were some claims for the content on my Metroid games, but it was only like 2 minutes out of a 20-minute video for some reason. And those claims eventually did go away. Because they were like, yeah, we can't fight this, there's too many people. And the other part is, there is a point where it's like, yeah, we can just... You might make money for us showing off your games, because we'll tell them, hey, play it yourself. You know, I always recommend, you know, if there's a game that's really interesting, play it yourself. I played it for you, you try it. I played Journey last night. I beat it in 2 hours. I thought it was going to be a lot longer. It's a gorgeous game. Go and play it. It's fun. Like, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and worry about the amount of legality for video games that they already made plenty of money on. They got their money from me. I just want to show people Tales of Symphonia and shit. I have the friggin' collector's edition for Zelda. For the Zelda collector's edition, so I can play Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask too. They want to sit there and argue about that? No, I can get petty too. I went on a rant. Yeah, like, I just want to have fun. I want to play video games. I want to show people the games I like. I want to get with people that are like, yeah, I like this game too. So we can fanatic over it. Okay. Actually, you know what? I should probably... Let's do... stream. Let's center this. No, I can make this a whole... How do I do that? There's a way to make it a whole line underneath it. Insert... Not a page break. Shapes. That should be good enough. Lines. There we go. Oh, that's crooked. Still seems... I don't know. It used to be that you'd do a bunch of underscores and then hit enter. Was it? Oh, okay, I see. And then you have to do that, and then some of that. And then underline that too. Underscore. 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 Alright, there we go. On its own line, it used to not have to finish the whole line with underscores. Yeah, I thought... there's a better way to do it, I'm sure. Anyway, I got the thing I wanted. So there's that, yeah, fucking... Discord. Wait, let's control. Whatever, that's fine. Good enough. This is really not... I'm not trying to make a professional document. Alright, cut. Paste. There we go. Patreon. Patreon. All the way. Yeah, I think what I can do is let me make what I have. And then I think once I have it in mind, and then I start using the tools side by side, I think I'll be able to see it coming together better, I think. Alright, I need to pop this off real quick. Alright, could have a section for games, then have subscribers for different emulators and such. Subsections for emulators and such. Yeah, the other part would, I'd like to have just a whole listing of everything I could do on Discord somehow, but Discord doesn't have that good of an interface for multifunction like that. I'm glad they put the poll system, but it's not sophisticated enough, in my opinion. The hell? Discord broke? What the fuck? Did I break my Discord? Shit. Oh wait, I know what probably needs to happen. Discord is probably stuck on a boot up issue, isn't it? Probably. Alright, Discord, let's end task. There you go, that's half of it. Yeah, I think what happens is when you do certain things, Discord gets confused because it thinks that their boot up is already there when it's not. Yeah, okay. That was fresh as it gets, too. Okay. So I've got my OneNote up right now, so quick notes. So then if I want to add a page, that becomes the next thing. Okay, okay. Gotcha, alright. That's quick notes. Delete. 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 And delete section, okay. Yes, alright. Alright. Audio, symbol, equation, online video. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot for presentation. I see. Drawing tips, so you can circle things and switch background. Oh god, no! 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 I'm sorry, that was scary. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hell yeah. Darkness Within Darkness did and hasn't looked so good in a while. Oh, I love it. Okay. So, go ahead and do the adaptability. There's that. Stream YouTube. Okay. Excuse me. Go ahead and underline that bullshit. I said underline, not italicize. Okay. And then the way it makes it easiest. There we go. Okay. That way there's a space for it. So patron, make thing for patrons. Cut. Paste. Something for subscribers. Cut. Paste. So yeah, I'm trying to come up with some ideas for this. I have no idea. Exclusive chats on Discord. Nope. Cut and paste. Which I guess are part of the same thing. What was there? Oh yeah, because Discord came up. Why does the format look what? Did they change? Did I get a new update when I came back on that? Or is that... Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Or, you know what? It's probably the border I'm looking at. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, so how about this? How about this? Let me throw this to the side, not the corner. Alright, so quick notes. Let's rename this. So if we have quick notes, this is Dren Hatamata, probably for streaming. And yeah, that still works. That's really cool. Alright, so we have Twitch streams. Right. New section. Wait, new group. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about now. Delete section. Delete section. Okay, so that's where you can actually separate. So you have your primary categories, and then if you need to make more category, you decide you need more categories, you can probably do that, and then you can take and drag probably into those new sections where there's more pages you can set up. Would I be correct in that assertion? So there's Twitch streams. YouTube. Discord. Patreon. I walked away for a moment and so my cats. What I miss? Oh. I just understand. I think I understand the subsections thing you were talking about, where if you're in one of these categories, you have a bunch of stuff here, and you realize, okay, I need a new category, and you can create a new section under that. Can I drag this? Wait. Wait, hold on a second. Insert. Not table. I thought I just had it. Where did I get confused? Yeah, you messed around with it and you just figured it out. Yeah. Okay, link to section. Okay, that's really good. Wait, how come that can't go underneath the right thing that I want? I want that to be on top, and if I want more categories, I want this to be in the middle. I thought it was going to be a subsidiary thing. And then it just keep going like that, but why? I wanted the tabs to work different. That's not how it does in the thing. Drag it on top, like on it. Shouldn't do thing. Other way? Oh, it went the other way. Oh, okay. It went the other way. These are tabs in between I feel like a maroon now. Okay, okay, okay. I need to... Alright, delete. Alright, let's just make it start fresh so I can see it in my head. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this is where it changes. Alright, delete. Alright, so this would be Twitch. Add section. No, not there. Delete selection. Okay, okay. You gotta have content in it. Alright. Well, because I'm trying to make it to where, like, this is a Twitch tab. This is the next tab. Alright, alright. So I have just open face. Add page. Tab, tab. So... Okay, okay. There we go. Grab the group down, separate it. Gotcha, okay. It feels like you should be able to just... I don't know, I don't like the setup. I'm complaining too much. Grab a group or selection down or above to separate it. Okay, now it makes sense. So like this, if I wanted that to be... renamed for YouTube. There we go. Now I've got things going the way I want. Alright. So now... let me drag this back this way. Nope, 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 nope. I need to rename. Alright. Discord. Oh, and it goes by alphabetical order. That's fine. That's fine. I just need to get it separated. Okay, so no, you don't necessarily have to have content, just because it comes up with an automatic page. Alright. But, let me set it up like that, so I'm not looking at it different. Rename. Patreon. Okay. So that's the primary things, is Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, and Discord. Right? That's my primaries. Oh, I think there was a way to change that, but one way to work with it is to have numbers ahead of the words to help sort it out as you like. Yeah. I don't think that would be that much of an issue. How about... I imagine this is probably what a lot of people use when they're trying to, make a, script, and they're trying to keep all the things they need to talk about in a certain order. And like, okay, this is what happened, this is what's related to this, this is enough, this is diverse enough, I can put this in a different section, here's all the facts laid out, and here's how I can separate them, that kind of thing. It's basically like its own, it's basically like putting everything in a form of file explorer without having them all separated. Necessarily, anyway. Okay. So, for example, I don't need that right now. Okay. Alright, so... new section. Discord, let's say it's dis... actually, I can just write revamp, can't I? Revamp on that one. This is where I would put my ideas for that. It helps with game making, both digital games and tabletop games. That's what I figured. But I'm also thinking of like how people structure videos. This seems like a really good way to, like, if you have something specific, it's going to be like a docu-series or something, or a documentary or something that's going to be 4 hours long. This would be useful in that. Or, hell, making reviews. Mapping everything out. read it like a textbook. I mean, I have read solid D&D books, and my god, they are hefty to go through. There's so many tables, so much stuff, and physical books don't have hyperlinks. So if you have to, so if it tells you, hey, go look at this table, and like, fuck, what that table look like again? I have so many little tabs and shit on my Curse of Strahd one. All right. No, this one would be called Revamp. That would be called Revamp. Right? And then I'll talk about my categories and channels. So that's how that would probably go out. And then I don't know. I don't think I think I already fucked up on how this could be structured better. All right. I might need to get something to drink. All right. Trying to figure out what I can and can't do. It's interesting though. Add section, YouTube. Alright, so it wouldn't be content. I'm just making a basic structure. This is something I'd have to figure out with something else, I think. Because I don't have anything I'm being very clear out, because this is more sophisticated than an outline, I think. So because of that, that makes this a little more difficult to have to work with, actually. If I were to go through some stuff for D&D, I could do it, like, probably no problem. Like, I need this to link back to that to know here. So you can link back to sections and pages with that said, you can make a group titled Games and sections for NES, GameCube, PC, etc. Pages could be like A, B, C, etc. genre or something else. Yeah. But so far, right now, I'm not sure I'd be able to use it for something quite like that. So, like, for listing things, I don't think this would be worth the way I structure my stuff. I'm not sure. Because it's not like... I'd probably have to use this more as a reference material as opposed to, then you can link back to a group game in your YouTube and Twitch groups. With the way this works, I don't think I'd want to structure it like this. Let me try looking at this a little bit different. So, things I need to do on YouTube, I still need to edit videos, which I could do on stream. It could be something I could do on stream. I need to, without relisting everything. Yeah, no, I think the way I would, seeing how the interface works, I don't think I'd want to use it. I don't think I'd want to use it without restructuring it entirely. I don't think I'd probably relist everything differently if I was going to continue on. But right now I'm mostly trying to get ideas for things to do on mostly streaming, because every time I go to stream, like today, I didn't have anything planned. So I was like, I might need to fix that. How can I fix things to do on stream, and good ways to do that? And if I have a random time where I'm like, hey, I think I want to stream right now, as opposed to a scheduled stream, because a scheduled stream I have I normally have a vote thing for it that's set up for the week. So this I normally have set up for the Sunday streams. But if I'm gonna stream randomly, there's not really any foresight to go off of. And I'm really not trying to make it any harder for other people if I can help it. Alright, and then I also have it on Twitter. Where is... Yeah, right here. Wait, didn't I delete this? No, that's the same thing. Never mind. Alright, so then there's SNG. Okay, yeah, so that's how I see it in, as far as the way things are going, is I need to figure out what I want to be able to do. So that you can comb through different content types you feel like doing in that particular way. So maybe organize by content types rather than by platform. Maybe. Because ultimately, it's like, for one thing, I don't do anything on YouTube anymore. It's become less and less feasible to do anything on YouTube as someone who doesn't actually make money on it and has far less incentive than other people that already do make money, and it's very discouraging because you make a video on YouTube, you know, 30 years later, it might still only have 50 views, for all you know. So it's just easy, and the plethora of issues YouTube has when it comes to its content creators and ad revenue and whatever have you. I mean, my God. Yeah. Oh shoot, it's been 2 hours. I should probably take a break. Alright. Well, and actually, one of the other things that I do is I'll do the spin the wheel thing. YouTube has actually been recommending more newer content creators lately, and apparently they're going to lower the requirements for monetization. That would be fantastic. So I don't know if you're aware of the level system. So if they make it to where granite level YouTubers can start getting monetization, and the only reason a lot of people want monetization is to be able to fund the videos they make and make it worth their while. And because when you hit monetization, regardless if you're actually making any significant money, it pushes your algorithm. And when you restrict that ability, then you create a situation where you get pushed back. So if they're really doing that, where content creators or newer content creators or low totem content creators are going to get more recommendations, that's going to be great. You know, besides the people we ourselves are subscribed to. And lowering the requirements for monetization, I do agree with having requirements to be met. When it first came up, it screwed over a lot of people that were already monetized. I think it should have been at least grandfathered in initially when they put in the requirements. Because there weren't any. I have 0.03 cents to my name that I made on YouTube, which is more than most people that are less than 1,000. Not that it means anything, it's just I made it before the requirement change, and it's not significant. But I always saw the requirements as a double-edged sword, so a lot of people got screwed over that, because they were at a point where they were not only were they making a little bit of money, it was also pushing their algorithm. So now they don't get the 4,000 hours of watch time, and they don't get the money that YouTube wants them to get. So now shorts are also a very good way right now because they're boosting those who compete with TikTok. Yeah, I've been trying to find like really short creepypastas to post too for that. I said the requirements were a double-edged sword, so a lot of people got screwed that were already making money, and some of them were already close to it, and they said, screw it, I'm not doing this anymore. Because if I'm going to keep getting pushed back, it's like being censored, which sucks ass. No one wants to feel like that. And I don't blame them, but I wish they had kept going, because there's some really good ones out there that gave up. Which is not something I recommend. And trying to make workarounds, and where I was at, making something that boosted, at least, was something reputable to me. Because, like, I did actually see a few ads on my thing, even though I didn't have an AdSense. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know. Or it's some kind of clicks per million thing. But the other part of it that I thought was good about it was it did take out a lot of watered down content. That being, you know, someone like, okay, let's take me for example. So I got gaming on my channel. If that's all I was, and I was purely going by the way, like, I don't know, like the early 2010s, it was really weird because you have like a lot of people that weren't making themselves, and they weren't like emulating for the sake of like, hey, I'll act like this till I form my own thing. No, they didn't. They were just copying, and it was just really terrible. Speaking of, the censorship has gotten ridiculous. They just need to keep YouTube Kids completely separate from YouTube so that us adults can enjoy content and that's not so censored. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Censorship is a pain in the fucking ass. The way it's being treated, and they're trying to appeal to advertisers, but I hate that so much because advertisers, the adpocalypse, we've had like 4 of them, adpocalypses, where now we're relying on other means and outside means. I mean, before 2010 or around 2010, you used to be able to actually make a living at 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, it was insane. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, hey, Jorgogo. What's going on? How'd the stream go? I was about to take a break, and then I started rambling more. With the ramblings of a madman. How goes all? How's the Jorgoganites? I'm trying to figure out how to remedy my issue with streams and stuff. Fuck you guys. So I have the issue, I have an issue where I have a hard time finding out what the hell I want to stream, so that's what I'm trying to do. And well, like a lot of times I go on tangents, start complaining about stuff. Ads will literally be having sex scenes and cursing and not want to help fun content, and that has such scenes. Yeah, it's so fucking hypocritical. Like, really, like, oh, no, we're above sexual content. Meanwhile, you're advertising a deodorant or something where this chick's just basically naked, but it's behind a shroud, but you know it's nudity. Like, some of these ads are unhinged. But no, if it's a user YouTube video, no, it's too much. It's got to be an ad, though. And they wonder why. And they wonder why we're trying to. People go to. Excuse me. And people wonder why we go to other platforms like this. The Twitch interface is just easier to jump into, like in its entirety. It's easier to jump into Twitch because the interface is really user friendly, and you can just go. Your content is live. Now, not everyone likes that, and honestly, I'd rather do it passive. You know, make a video and put it up. But a lot of people don't have that time, right? So if they don't have that time, what are they supposed to do? They're just trying to make content that we like. We can't do that. We can't do that anymore. Like, artists can't even draw the naked base of their characters sometimes, nor can doll customizers show a naked doll. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, the standards are so, I guess, flirtatious or frivolous, maybe, that it gets to the point where, no, that's not a nude character. That's a base. I haven't drawn the clothes on yet. I mean, come on. Oh, but I'm gonna put you on my TV real fast. Oh, neat. I get to see that on my algorithms. So, when you get to this point where it's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking, I want to draw whatever the hell I want to draw, right? And you draw something that's like, it's not going to be sexual, right? But you draw your character, the outline of your character before the clothes, so you know where the clothes are going to lie. Well, you do that, and then, oh no, that's nudity. No, it's not. I didn't draw no giblets. I didn't draw any dingleberries or flappers or anything like that. Come on. No. There we go. There's a sensor, isn't it? Yeah. No giblets. It's so stupid. It's stupid. And actually, that's the other point, is why do you think so many people went ahead and did the joke thing and posted a bunch of videos on the fucking hub? So much that we don't, and we also have to be careful because we don't even want to say the whole name because they don't want the association. Come on. Something for followers on Twitch. That'd still be there. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, dude. Censorship is bullshit. There we go. It's bullwanger dang. I don't like putting I don't like putting other specialized characters in. I'll make up stuff. It's just these limitations. All they do is create a community of circumvention. That's all they do. Daddy's back. The big boy's back. Yeah. So the censorship, the limits and rules. Maybe not necessarily, I don't want to say rules necessarily. I don't want to necessitate that, but it gets to the point where all you're doing is breeding a community who learns circumvention, and that's what we've been doing for well over a decade now. It's coming close to 2 decades, and we're having to get around so much so we can just post content, makes us money, but everyone has like 5 sources that actually make money between having to get sponsorships, which used to just not be a common thing. It used to just not happen much, but no, now you have it to where it's like everyone that is lucrative enough to have a YouTube channel with thousands of subscribers kinda has to have sponsorships one way or another. You know, you get between $400 and $1,000 sponsorships to keep you alive. And then if you have any employees, like how many YouTube channels do we know that they are businesses, like legit businesses with employees and a payroll, which is insane. Things I never thought would be a thing that would happen. But it's just, it's frustrating when you're low tier YouTubers or content creators rather, like us. We're trying to get up there, but no one wants to fucking come on, man. I have opinions about things and I want to put it on the internet. I ain't sitting here saying the N-word. I'm not trying to put someone's fun bags upon their children. I'm just trying to say stuff and make fun of things, make jokes, play games, and read scary stories. And whatever else I think. Everything else, like if it gets sexual, I'll put it on the hub if I really, really want it. Right? Like, come on. There's DeviantArt. There's the E621. Like, we have places to go for other stuff. I just don't make things so much more complicated and annoying for the people that are making you money. I get it. There's issues, but come on. That's bitter. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm overdue for a break. It's been over 2 hours. So I'm going to take a break. I'll be about 10-15 minutes, and I'll be right back. Where is my... There it is. So, thank you for watching thus far. Feel free to get up, get something to drink, get something to eat, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, pet a cat, pet a dog, do whatever it is you normally do during your intermission or break. This is the intermission. I'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm back. Alright. I'm gonna lurk around and see what you guys are talking about now. Oh, okay. Fallout 4. I have played a little bit on stream. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure the chat works. Was this the one I was on? Nah, screw it, it works. Fallout 4 so far in my experience, as limited as it is, since I've only played a few hours of it, and those hours didn't do much for playtime, because there was a lot of story, and there was a lot that I went through reading, and because I like reading. I like to be able to read things, and I like making voices when I read them. If, you know, the indication for reading creepypastas isn't an indicator. All things are egg. All things must egg. All things must egg. All things must egg. Yeah, I was playing Fallout 4 on PC, so I don't know the experience as far as, like, it might be on PS4. Chicken distribution system. What you gonna do about it? There we go. Alright. Anyway. A little further away from that. Just not quite as annoying. There we go. Everything should still be loaded and still be getting me stuff. Alright. Where's the... There. I miss having chickens. They're such a joy to raise. Aw. I've known them much as far as pets besides cats and dogs. I had a dream. I had a dream where I had a furret. Like the Pokemon furret. Except I had rounded ears. And it was so adorable. And it tried to nom me. And ever since then, I've wanted a ferret. Want to at least pet a couple. Bringing noodles. Okay. Alright, things to do on YouTube. So edit videos for one. I need to edit the actual videos. Surprisingly, since I promptly introduced my cats to my chickens, they never attack the chickens. That's good. That's good. That's always a good thing. Alright, so things I do on YouTube. In fact, why don't I go ahead and bring up my YouTube channel. So there's a few things that have been running through my mind about doing things on YouTube, including things like shorts. Ooh, excuse me. So I don't know how well acquainted people are with my channel, but shut up. But I've got a lot of various different formats that I do, and try to make them all fairly cohesive. But it's... What the fuck is that? The past 2 days I got a weird-ass spike. 283 views in the past 30 days? God damn. It's a little higher than I remember. That might be an indication. In fact, real quick, let's look at some algorithm. Or let's look at some statistics. I gotta see this. Oh yeah. Anyway. Let's see some trends over the past quarter. Yeah. 52 views. Okay, let's do past 7 days. What? Let me guess. Yeah, that tracks. Mostly from Pre-Fussa. Interesting. Anyway. Let's look at my different content formats. Playlists. That'll be the easiest way to look at it. So, I have the S&G, I have Readings of Horror, that's a personal one. There's Sailor Moon, Minecraft, Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire, Miscellaneous Experience, and Super Metroid. And then I have the shorts, which I have not categorized. And... I'm not sure how to look at it. So, okay, so here's something that I've been looking at is... I want to do more, a little bit more shorts, but I don't know what I want to do. So, if I go... I thought about... I've been throwing up the, like, the little quick reviews on Twitter for a hot minute. This is because I got bored at work, so I started writing down little reviews and posting cool shit that I had, or things that I think is cool. And I started just writing reviews for these games. I'm wanting to do something like that, but something I can fit in a minute. And I don't have to do that much, because let's face it, there's a lot of shorts that are very low effort, but are still good. And I kind of want to match some of that energy. So I would like to do something like that. I could do like some quick scripting, then come home, and then yell about a video game. You know, something like that. Right? I don't know. Like, what would your thoughts be? If I was to make a quick review, something not to be taken too seriously, and has to be just under a minute, I don't think that would be too hard to do. It would be a matter of learning how to read scripts real fast if I want to put a particular amount of information into it. But maybe it'll be. That could work, yeah. Because I can write shit down. I mean, I have an entire listing and I can access most of my computer. Hold on a second. What would you say the type of content that defines your channel? I have a variability of various things, so primarily gaming area. So the way I formatted my channel as far as consistency is that most of my videos are going to be gaming, like episodic gaming videos, and that's how it's structured. And those are mostly channel fodder. While in between those, I have different things. So there's like the Hatamata log, which is like a personal update thing, how I'm doing, whatnot. And then there's discussion videos, which I'm far more proud of in comparison. So you have the different game series, which is the crutch of the filling of the channel, effectively. And then you have the discussion. There is supposed to be a discussion one, I thought. Do I have it all in here? There we go. So yeah, and then a couple streams. I don't know why those are... Oh, they're because they're miscellaneous. Christmas hiatus, revive and continue. Where is the discussion one? Did I pass right over it? Hold on, let me get to my channel as is. Here we go. Shut up. Alright. Here we go. Let's look into this real quick. So we have... I was going to separate grinding episodes. Are you planning another podcast in the future? Oh yeah, I have S&G. Which I need to actually put in the podcast section as is. The S&G episode 11, whenever it comes up, I do have that, and you are welcome to be a part of it with the group of various discussions that I have. I know you also do hoarding. What about a segment on different aspects of what makes good horror short story? I don't know if I know enough informationally on what makes a good short story. I know what I like, but I feel like it's subjective enough, at least at this point, that the only thing I would have to talk about are certain things and cliches that don't work, whether or not it's an issue that they're too oversaturated or unearned. To yours, Jorgogo, my S&G thing, episode 11, is, you may not have seen the little thing. Alright, so I have this that's been sitting around for ages that I keep, and as I do the spin roulette thing, and I get my 3 choices, I mark them out as is, and that's where I get my choices, and whichever I do, I run through and mark them out, and then get my next 3 choices. Now we're down to, next week is going to be S&G 11, Might and Magic 6, or Terraria. One of those 3. And then, whichever one that is, it gets marked out, and then I continue. Since I completed Journey, I got to mark that out. God, that was a gorgeous game. Anyway, so now I have like I'll basically have 4 choices left at that point. Fair. Maybe it would be more of a writing channel thing. What is SNG? So SNG is a podcast style talk show type thing where it's a tangent based thing. So SNG stands for shits and giggles. We're talking about things for shits and giggles. Because I like the term, I like the phrase, and I remember years ago talking with friends, and this is where it effectively comes from, talking with friends, talking with loved ones and whatnot, and you start on one topic, like, oh yeah, man, what's all this about? And then all of a sudden, 2 hours later, you were talking about something so far removed from the original topic that there's nothing recognizable. If you were to go to the last 10 minutes and the first 10 minutes of that conversation, they would be unrecognizable between each other almost. And then, you know, if you went back and went, wow, how did we even get on this? That's the feeling that I want to recreate with SNG. And I do get that. Conversations with my friends go like that. Exactly. It's happened already during this stream, actually. I go off on a tangent because I keep complaining about something, and then in that something I think of a thing I can talk about on that, and then it's over, and it goes on another tangent, another fucking tangent, and then all of a sudden it's all tangent out until I get to the point where I'm too exhausted to talk about it anymore. So yeah. So what I try and do is bring up a handful of topics. And the initial way it started was what I did was I was going to have it to where each of the streams had someone in it, had someone else in it that was a part of it. And I already fucked that up a lot. And when I did that, because like I had Fantactic on, and they they're a friend of Grog Games, also known as Super Potion. And the funniest part was, for the first 3/4 or 4/5 of the stream, I didn't have the audio set up right, so it looked like I was talking to myself the whole time. And I was going on this over and over. It was insane. Fantactic's audio was not there. And I felt so bad. And they were like, oh well, you know what? Should've just left the audio out so it looked like you were fucking crazy. We started laughing about that, so yeah, that I fucked it up a couple times already, but I like having people. Biggest thing is having someone to bounce off of. That's why I really like streaming in this case, is because there's someone to bounce off of directly. Whereas doing the episodic stuff on YouTube gets very samey when it's a game I already know, and I'm playing the games I know because those are the ones I want to show people that have I have some friends who don't know anything about Earthbound, and I'm like, I can play Earthbound, you could totally watch it and see how Earthbound is. But trying to make conversation and pick up the dead air, because that's normally the issue, right? That's normally the issue, is trying to make sure that there's not too much dead air while playing the game. Maybe you need a streaming partner or collabs to help with that issue. Well, I have less of that issue when there's a story-driven game where there's a lot of reading to do, or if there's a lot that I can discuss within it, or if it's a new game that I haven't played. I found that out recently, like with Journey. I was able to fill up more dead air than I normally would have, because I didn't know the game at all, and even though I was mostly gushing over how beautiful it was, it was easier. Zelda, I know Zelda already. I've played it several times. I've beaten the game a handful of times. You can hear the music right just now. Yeah, I may or may not be a fan of the Zeldas, but if I play it, it would be a lot more dead, and it would be like streamlining it, but it would be mostly for me to give someone else an experience. So yeah, in those situations, a streaming partner or a collaboration buddy definitely helps. The issue is most people don't have the same availability. A lot of people that I know tend to try and stream on Saturdays, or on Sundays rather, and it's because of my work schedule, it's easier for me to stream on a Sunday night, and today being Memorial Day, and being the contrary to that because it's an extra day that I have to do something, which is abnormal. Otherwise, it would be just Sunday. And I even debated about streaming tonight, but I was like, yeah, I kind of want to stream. I kind of want to push my boundaries a little bit. But let me go ahead and... Actually, let me add a whole new category. Shorts content. Okay. So shorts content. So I got the super short creepypastas that are already on my channel. Because some of them are like 2 sentences. I'm sorry, there are some really good 2-sentence horror stories. But let me go ahead and write down all the suggestions that you guys have set up. Hello, Operative Calcula. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. Our quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Streamrise. No. And I'll tell you why. Now I'll tell you why, in case it's actually a person trying to do something, which I really doubt it is. I'm pretty sure this is a fully botted person, or for a fully botted service, that all of those tools are already in front of me. When people do this, the tools are already there. I have that. I have chat management. I have chat bots. I can see all my channel, see everything on my channel, my viewers, my followers, the views themselves. It's already there, and I have it for free. Like, I really wish the person who set this up was already is still here to listen to that and understand why this works almost like its own contradiction. That's why it angers me. Let me get on to the internet side of this, so I can moderate the fuck out of this. Because this shit pisses me off. Your promotion, especially in this low, if I was anyone else starting out and I didn't have help, I would be worried. Or no, I would be taken advantage of, rather. Super new, October 22, 2023, and there's nothing to you. So, no, I'm not going to do any of that. Where is my thing to delete you? To delete your shit. Right, so first I'll start with that. Spam, scam, or bots? Yes, next. Scam and bots. Why does it have to be or? It's a scam and a bot. Suspected. Suspected of scam. Like in what you noted. spam message for every time I spell message, I always spell it with an E instead of an A. In the wrong spot. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because I don't trust that. Okay. Thank you, Jorgago. I went ahead and got a report on that too. Alright. Okay. It's probably more in depth than it ever needed to be. But I just want to be very clear and concise my issue with it. Anyway. Now I need to go back up and figure out what the hizzy. I forgot how to use those tools, to be honest. I was like, where the hell do I do the band thing? I haven't had to do that. Well, no, I have. I have a couple times. Alright, so... one of the things I'm worried is... so, I do have the convenience of being able to... I have all of my VODs since I started Twitch. I have downloaded every single one. I've almost missed, but I've gotten every single one of them. For what it's worth, I could do that a lot. But I also don't want it to be too bad. Okay, so conversations with friends get like that too. Put some of those tangent shorts. That's what one of them was. Tangent shorts. Any of them that are small enough, like in this, I can... oh, excuse me. That can fit. Okay, and then... there's the tangent shorts, and then... podcast shorts. Spell it right? Okay. And then, was there anything else that like that? Okay, motivational shorts. For the you have potential thing. So, okay. Are you familiar with, I don't suspect you've you've had a chance to look through my channel on YouTube much. So, there was a point really early on, because I've been making videos, or attempting to make videos, since 2013? So technically I have a 10-year-old channel, but it's worth almost nothing in that time. But I found a point where I had a distinct change in how I wanted to do things. So... where'd it go? I have definitely thought about motivation being something I can do. Okay, here we go. So we have... oh, you know what? The thing wasn't long enough. I could have just... whatever. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, here's a better way to look at it. So I have the Hatamata log, the SNG podcast, the gaming, I have discussion videos, I have a miscellaneous and experimental. Then I have the shorts, I have... is there anything else? The Evil Overlords list is something I'm really proud of that I still need to finish. And then shameless advertising, I'm pretty proud of that too. If you want to understand where the you have potential thing comes from, it would be this video here. This video is like the point 7 years ago. God damn. This was the turning point that was like, oh, this is why I want this. This is where I'm coming from. It's not very good, and I plan to if I continue making YouTube videos, I do have a plan to restructure this video to be more coherent and in a position where everything is more easily understood, more coherent, and something like that. I knew you in college. I remember those potential videos. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't obligate anyone to a damn thing. So I don't want to I don't want to be arrogant. I don't want to come off as arrogant and assume, oh, of course you've seen my videos. So I don't want to push any more than what might be necessary, if that makes any sense. I will say I am very proud of these 3 videos. Just because my editing got so much better at the time. I just hate that it was over a year ago now. Evil Overlords list something. But yeah, I could split up the Evil Overlords list. I could. Things to think about in the future. Oh, a cute way to do a motivational thing would be to tie them into characters from creepypasta and games, like, I don't know, something about taking initiative for your own adventure, like Link or something. I could. It'd be something I could quickly script, like, because if we're on the topic of like making shorts, motivational shorts. You have potential. I just don't. So there is one other thing, because I know there's a lot of motivational creators that are really terrible, that give really bad advice. And I really don't want to be too associated with them either. Well, you know, that's kind of why my channel is structured the way it is because I do whatever the fuck I want to do overall. It's just a matter of having time to edit it. It'd be cheesy, but I think people would find it endearing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a thing that can happen. It is a thing that can definitely happen. In light of that... Oh, wait. Game review shorts. There you go, because shorts are really going to be where it pushes the line, because shorts are incredibly algorithmic. Like I have one that went straight to 1,000. It was like 2 days, and it was at 1,000. I'm like, motherfucker. It was insane. Here we go. Those shorts. Yeah, this one, AM. Don't know why it's at 1,000. These are still, some of these are still getting views every once in a while. This one doesn't because the title is ... and it doesn't do well algorithmically. Unfortunately. Words do much better than characters, than special characters. Or punctuation characters. So keep that in mind. What I gotta do is start going down the list of creepypastas that I can read in under a minute. And then, because these are super easy. What I wish is that... In fact, let me go ahead and just look on my phone and see what the editor looks like now. So if I go into the YouTube studio, and I want to... Okay, let's say the last stream I had. Would I be able to... No, it won't let me actually edit, will it? It'll let me edit the thumbnail. but it won't let me actually edit the video. Okay, so that's where I have an issue, is I wish that on mobile you could go through YouTube to edit your videos. But on mobile, it won't let you do it. And I really hate that. Your videos, no. If I want to be on that, and I want to say clip, report, download, share, no? Yeah, it doesn't give me the options for it. I would have to go on the browser for that, which pisses me off. I wish there was something better for that, but I could... What I could do is I could, if I can find a editing program on mobile that I like using, and I can just download and re-upload, or something. I don't know. I can figure something out, because I believe TikTok already has a interface that's meant for being able to do that with short-term videos. So I don't know. What about what else can I do on Discord? I've considered revamping the way it's formatted to include certain things, but also categorize things a little better. I think that's the main thing, is I kind of want to see if I can categorize things a little different, because the way it's set up is pretty comprehensive. I've got streaming, which I don't use unless someone wants to join in. There's stuff for D&D that has not been used. Other people's content and whatnot. And then primary channels. And then admin channels. So... I don't know. I'd have to see, so... What about a method for finding out what I should do for stream? I feel like that's probably the crux of it. So if I don't know what to stream, what would be the group of things that would be easiest to do? Like Minecraft is normally one. I want to wait till the next update drops. And then if it drops before my birthday, I would figure, okay, I figured I'd stream all day and I'd stream Minecraft on my birthday. And I'll do it with the new update, and I'll just start from a spawn, but I'm going to find a world that I like. I am going to curate it a little bit. And then I will get the seed, and I'll do a fresh load of it when I jump in. So... there's that, and I guess on the sides, I'm trying to figure out, because since I don't stream as often, I normally have a scheduled stream, and if that's going to be my primary time that I stream, then if people make it to where they're available for that stream, I don't want them to miss out on too much. If it's something that has a story, like Shipwreck 64, it has a story through it. Readings of Horror has it, but I guess I'm not sure how much it matters if I have all of those VODs ready on YouTube, if I ever want to make them public. So I got all of these, like 40 something videos, I think. Actually, real quick, let's go 50 and count them, actually. Let me be sure. So there is... Okay, so the private starts, right, yeah. Okay, so that's... out of the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Wait, I can just click them. and just see how many. Take out all the public ones. Really? Has it only been 33? Damn. Okay, so I've had 33 streams. I could start making them go public. I can just do a little quick editing, because I can edit on here. Like, if I go into here, I can... I have the editor there. I want this editor in mobile, because I think it would be great for me to... Actually, let me look it up real quick. I can... online. I'm right here. I will launch that. YouTube editor on mobile. Alright, YouTube Studio app. Okay, but that doesn't actually do that. I just looked through the YouTube Studio app and it doesn't do a fucking thing. Content. The audio, or not the audio, but if I want to edit it, I can't do the video of it. I can add to playlist. I can change the description. I can change the visibility. I can say what audience it's for. I can add it to a playlist, and I can change tags. Wait, hold on. Category, gaming, allow video and audio remixing. Tags, allow embedding. Standard YouTube license. Yeah, so if you have any videos on YouTube and you go through the YouTube Studio app, you can edit the video settings, that's it. Yeah, I just want to be able to directly... I want the editor that's on... I want the editor that's here. Because it's rudimentary, right? But it's good. It's good enough. I could comb through all this at work, bit by bit. I can snip out bits and pieces and throw them up on YouTube. Yeah, here, trim and cut. There you go. I can look closer at the timeline if I need to. I mean, it doesn't need to be... They don't need to separate it. Like, it might be a little annoying to have to deal with, but, like, it really wouldn't be that bad. So, like, I can do clips on it, but I can't edit it. Not actually. And for 4 and 6 hour videos, oh my god. If you guys have any alternatives, let me know. Because I want to be able to edit at work when I have nothing to fucking do and I'm wasting taxpayer money. I might as well be doing something for myself. Alright, anyway. Hold on. Wait, let me see. Can I bring this up in browser? Settings? Twitch account, Google account, settings, feedback. Yeah, if you know anything, I would like to have some help on that. Oh! Oh! Dude! They have already made the changes, apparently, to the requirements. So you need 500 subscribers, and you should upload at least 3 videos in the past 90 days. 3,000 hours in the past year, or 3 million shorts views, because in the last 90 days. That is significant. That's what you were talking about earlier. That is very significant. So now you don't need 4,000 hours of watch time to make it. Right now, I have 101 public watch hours in the last year, and I have 308 subscribers, and I haven't uploaded videos. If I can set out... I'll walk away and let in another one of my cats. What I miss? I was trying to see if I could set up for editing videos at work on my phone, but the YouTube Studio on mobile does not give you video editing like this does, like it does on desktop. So I was trying to find an alternative, but I can't get to that. And while I was looking through it, I found the requirements and eligibility where they changed it. I'm guessing on May 22nd, actually. So the new requirements, instead of 1,000 subscribers, it's 500 subscribers. But you do need to upload at least 3 times in the past 90 days, which is something that's manageable, to be honest. And instead of 4,000 hours of watch time in a year, you need 3,000. I think they upped the shorts, though. I think it used to be 1 million in the past 90 days. Now it's 3 million. And it looks like they're starting to set up so that way there's a little more, yeah, that's much more manageable. Yes, that is much more manageable. I think they're setting up in a way that's more congruent with the way Twitch is set up, because it looks like they got, they have some lines of progression that they're kind of focusing on. So like they got like memberships, super fans, and then the shopping thing, watch page ads and shorts feed ads that they're trying to sell you, I guess. But yeah, I don't know how much of that is currently applied, but if that's the new or the next steps or whatever, because I'm still looking down here. Oh no, it was 10 million on shorts, not 1 million. It was 10 million on shorts in the last 9 days, so 3 million is much more manageable in that regard. Okay. In any case, oh, that's eligibility for supers, memberships, and shopping. Okay, I see what they're talking about. And then it's still the 1,000 and 4,000 and 10 million for the watch page ads and shorts feed ads. So, okay, that's a little different than what I thought. Okay, whatever. There is a point of progression that at least looks simpler. But if you have anything distinct as far as like mobile YouTube Studio editing, which is what I thought YouTube Studio would let me do, and it doesn't, then let me know if you find any answers to that. If you go into YouTube Studio, I don't get shit. Alright, and then YouTube, of course, the YouTube app actually doesn't do shit for me. However, what I can do is I can get to YouTube on the browser. I do all my stuff on PC, so I don't know offhand, but I think I've heard of CapCut for mobile. I'm not sure. Wait, if the YouTube Studio came with the editor, like on screen right now, then that would be fucking great. But I'm looking on my phone now. And I'm trying to see... I used to be able to go ahead and pop it up on a browser. So if I can do that... then that might help me. Connected apps, account, data saving, autoplay, video preferences, watch on TV, manage all history. Settings? Come on, man. Try experimental new features? Nah, not what I'm looking for. There used to be a thing where I could go to the browser. Is that gonna just take me to the... It takes me to the app. But what if I just want to go through... Yeah, it's not letting me do what I want to do. Normally it does. Oh, diddly. Oh no. If I had more time to do it at home, I wouldn't try to rely on doing anything at work. But I've written a whole bunch of scripts while at work that I really wish I could do. And I'm pretty proud of those scripts. I just wish I could go ahead and translate them to, like, immediately to, digital, so I can edit them much easier than it is. Unlike that. Go to my channel. Settings, account... no, it's actually got it set up in a way you can't even get onto it like that. So what if I... What if I actually type in YouTube Studio? No, 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 I don't want you to open my app. No, it's forcing me into the app. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well, it's not a big deal. This might be able to set up something more manageable in any case. And I'm wasting a lot of time on that as well. Back on the topic that I was initially at was, what can I do to set up a area of what I can and can't decide to stream? So I tend to go for, when there's more randomness, I tend to go for something that's more contingent on infinity. Like, it can be played forever without being contingent on story. In the case that if I have regular viewers who come on a regular time, that they don't have to miss it, and I'm not sure if I should be worried about that. I know, like, if it's the Sunday stream, and I've already got people voting on that, then I don't want to stream any of those. But if it's like Minecraft is infinite, Terraria is infinite, Stardew Valley, I believe, has a distinct ending. Or a distinct end goal, at least. Raft has a goal, but I have things that are relatively infinite. And like it's kind of like, the reason why I have like so many Minecraft streams to begin with is because it's something that I can jump into real easily, right? It's something that I don't have to worry that much about. Maybe a VOD channel or whatever, they miss part of a series or want to get caught up. Well, so I don't want to make another channel, honestly. I feel like that's the purpose of being able to create playlists. There we go. Fuck, I couldn't get that out of my head. That way you're not strongholded into one type of game. Well, so I set up my channel to so that way I don't have to be held down by anything specific. Like, it's just the way I've set myself up. I don't ever have to be anything specific for anyone. Which is really nice, by the way. I don't know anyone a damn thing. And that's a feeling that I think anyone can appreciate. Yeah. So like I always thought it was weird that people made solid channels for something specific, and I don't think I have anything far enough removed that I'd want another channel yet. Which I might get to that point where I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll put all the VODs on a new channel. Maybe one day. But today, right now, it's not that. I'm not at a point where it gets me enough on a primary channel for it to make much of a difference. Actually, I should probably tell you my initial plans for how I plan to do things before I got away from doing things. So, and I'll go back to my channel so I can explain it a little better, a little more coherently. Let's go to channel content. All right, so okay, here we go. So we have so I'll take Chrono Trigger as a beginning, just to be able to exemplify it. And this is primarily in regards to the gaming content. So the initial thought was I want to dip my toes into like everything that I can and see where it goes. See what sticks, what feels good, what doesn't tire me out to do. Or if something doesn't feel fun, I can just not do it. But initially I had the idea of playing through the entirety of a game initially. Then I'd be trying to review it, so I'd be writing up a script for that. While that's going on, I would make a compilation of like all the funniest parts, or at least in my mind, and then I would make a marathon of it for anyone who wants to do that, and cut out all the end and beginning bits besides the very beginning and very end. And then I would try and make an abridged parody of it that would be very short, and just to be able to exploit specific things, you know, or whatever. And then I would eventually have that review of the game, and that was to dip my toes into like a whole bunch of different things, because I could see how I could make things work. I figured if I did a series that I know well enough, then it should come out as a product that I want. That was my initial intent for it. And for what it's worth, it went pretty far. Like with Chrono Trigger, I've got 50 videos in it. And you can probably see how it's developed a lot since then. Like all these thumbnails. So I got Jorgogo to make custom art for me. So we have me and Chrono. Fucking badass art, right? And then I found the border, and I found the... Well, I actually didn't find the font for the Chrono Trigger logo, but I did find a good form of the logo, and I think I just used a regular font for... Oh, I used Triforce font for the episode numbers. And I made that a standard format, and then I take a screenshot somewhere in game during that episode. That's my thing. And I'd gotten pretty far. It was like 2/3 of the game, I believe. I know what I could do, because I still want to have episodic series. That's a good way to maximize content. Yeah. It's a good way to maximize content. It's a good way to dip your toes into every facet that you might want to try. And it creates an interesting dynamic when you're walking through and you're going, okay, so that's how that works if I want to do that. Do I want to keep doing it? Am I having fun? Yes, no, and then follow through with whatever the answer concludes with. So, yeah, it's definitely something that has been super heavy in my mind on how I want to do things. It's just, it's a lot of work. Like, I was surprised that I even got to 50 episodes, and I still have like a couple episodes that need to be edited. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let's just get into it generically. Alright, so then... Stock images, stock footage, shameless scripts, recording queue. So yeah, here's a couple Earthbound, here's some of those. No, those are done. Why are those still there? Oh, because I haven't cleared this yet. I haven't cleared everything here yet. What the fuck? Where did all these come from? What are these? What are these? I don't know what these are. They're dated wrong. Oh, they might be old thumbnails when I was going through new thumbnails. So yeah, and then I go back and delete these and then clear up a whole bunch of data. It's hard to keep up with the output of popular channels with teams behind them, since editing takes so long and social media is a lot to keep up with. Yeah, that's part of why also I would like to get in on more automation as best I can in regards to like throwing certain things out there. Like if what I'm like, let's say I have a tweet and it's 60 characters long and a picture. I would like to be able to like, okay, I want this in multiple places, not just Twitter. I want it on my Facebook, and I want it in a couple different Discords for whatever reason. I would like to be able to just do a selector thing and go, all right, post it there. You can kind of do that in Discord, where you can just kind of like, oh, I want this one, this one, this one, and this one to share it to. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I think they do have programs where it's like you can set out, you can put in a thing, and as long as it's within the format, it works. Metricool allows you to schedule posts and videos across different platforms. Let me look at that jazz. Let me click on it like that. Social media management tool. Okay. You can get more information about configure your preferences here. Reject. Let me see if it's on mobile. Would this be... I would make an assumption that you make an account and you can download it. Let me look at the App Store and see if this is a thing I can set up there. Metric Cool. I see someone has something. Metricool for social media. I see it on my app. Is that the same? That's the same insignia. Alright, about social media. Okay, so this is also it tracks certain algorithms too, it looks like. At least at face value. Interactions on all your social media in one place. Okay, so it's a hub. It's effectively a social media hub. I haven't used it much yet, but don't let them try and tell you that you have to pay, because you don't. Okay, so there's the scheduling for putting something out on a certain thing that shows on the calendar. Creating reports in seconds. Alright. Alright. Google Meta X. Okay. Alright, here we go. Tool authorized by... Alright, okay. So if you have things you want to upload in video format, you can do that too. Hey, what do you miss? How far back? Jesus. How long were you gone? About 30 minutes? 40? You can connect one brand associated to a profile for each social network. Plan your content, publish content automatically, manage messages from your networks, and more. I wonder if this is feasible for me right now. You know, I remember Illuminati was using some tool, and I don't think that was it. That was apparently really good and was also free. Was it Linktree? Or was that just a hub for links? Not that she's on very good terms right now. Probably not the best example. Bad YouTubers be bad. Hold on, you said something earlier about editing that for some reason decided to enter my mind right just now. It was... CapCut from old... CapCut is an all-in-one tool for anyone with a high-impact video ads and... Well, I don't know. I went through a handful of video editors on my phone. Yeah, it's a hub for Link, okay. Blink.me is a free website version of Linktree. Okay. Alright. Things of interest. That being said, I still haven't fixed the issue of figuring out what the fuck to how I can make up a system that helps me go, here's what I want to stream. It's completely ignoring that. Mostly tossing out ideas, and then I told them about Metacore and social media management. Okay. Don't worry, Jorgogo. It's only a 3.5 hours VOD so far. That will eventually be on YouTube. Oh god, could you imagine putting every single video back to back on your channel? Just in sheer length. Oh, had a stretch there. All right. Readings of horror. There we go. How to decide. Because if I get to a point where I'm streaming more often, I want to be able to make a selection, but for whatever reason I have a lot of indecision. And one of the things that I had an issue with initially was defaulting to Minecraft to begin with. Like, I like Minecraft, but I don't like the fact that I just default to it the way I do. So I would like to be better about that. Because far be it from me to tell someone else, but turns out there's more to life than Minecraft. You know, I know it's crazy to say that, but apparently there's other things. Alright. But Minecraft is definitely one of those ones that can be likely on there. Decide when not scheduled. And so I do have the spin the wheel thing, and that's a good way to randomize it if I need choices, but I need to know how to limit my choices. For example, so like, let's say the rules are let's say rules it can't be one of the choices for Sunday stream. Alright. So it can't be that. And ideally it can't be the same as the last stream without scheduling. So it'd be different if, say, I had a Sunday Monday set up where I was gonna do the same game for a reason. So this would be under normal circumstances. I wouldn't be playing the same game as whatever the last one. So if I have two unscheduled streams, they can't be the same. Is that sensible? Yeah. Do your fucking whatever. Fucking grammar Nazis on Word. Alright, it can't be the same as the last stream without scheduling. The Wheel of Names. You can save wheels, so you could have a wheel for general content types and categories. You know what? You want to see something interesting? So I've got spinthewheel.io. For whatever fucking reason, it will not save. I made an account and everything, but it doesn't save. So if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I try to hit save, 1, 2, 3, 4, save, and confirm, for whatever reason, it doesn't save it. Even if I refresh it. Come on. Because you don't always expect a thing to happen. But no, I can set up a wheel like this. Add wheel. Whatever. you know, I can make a wheel. My wheels. You think the one stays there? No, it doesn't. And I don't know why. It doesn't like me. So Wheel of Names, as you say, seems to be better. From what you're telling me. Effectively the same. Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names. Random name picker. Alright. So I think I've done this one before. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. So this you don't even have to have a an account. No, I was just getting pissed off because the I/O, even though it works really well. Don't get me wrong, for what it is. It works really well. There's a bunch of customizable options I don't give a shit about. But it just bugs me that it doesn't give you the save option. It gives you a save option. It gives you a my wheel. You can even do a law. You can even make an account. But no, fucking no, it will not give you actual options to save. It doesn't work on save. So if this allows me to save, then I'll just go ahead and copy back to this. And do like that. Something else pop in here? Something feels a little weird. Gmail. eBay. Motherfucker. eBay I didn't have right there, I don't think. Anyway. Okay, I'll fucking redo it then. There you go. Goodbye. Did I have eBay up? I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. Anyway. If that one's better and I can actually save shit, then I can sit there and appreciate it a lot more. Actually, while I have that example up, let's go ahead and actually do that. So if I have copy, paste. Cool. And then from what I saw, if I can guess, if I had that one, and that one's no longer part of it, remove it, and then it gets moved there. Okay, cool. So I can do that. And I can even... if I need to add to the results, how do I... if I wanted to add something to the results... after spin, appearance... I'm wanting to change... oh well, I can deal with it later, right? The mechanics are effectively the same. It would just be a matter of... yeah, okay. It would be a matter of... So this would be a little bit better once I get to the point where I'm redoing the list. So I will keep this around, and that'll be my new wheelie do. Okay. Alright. So let's see if this makes sense. It can't be one of the choices for Sunday stream. So it has to be outside of that. Because I don't want to do it the same way unless there's a reason. And it can't be the same as the last stream without if it's not going to, when not scheduled. Does that already cover it? Is this a redundant line? I don't know. What's the limitation? You know, okay, so if I get to the point where I decide I'm doing randomizers, that could make it feasible. But what would I do? Actually, I should probably go ahead and put, you know, randomizers question mark. If I am seeing this right, what would be, if I was going to set up rules, how to decide when not scheduled? How to decide what to stream when not scheduled. That 2 doesn't need to be capital. This C does. Alright. Can't be one of the choices for Sunday stream. It can't be the same as last stream without scheduling. Or is that that might be an unnecessary limit. So if that's the crux of it, can't be one of the choices for the Sunday stream. I guess what I need to do is probably start setting up for VODs to be, so I can edit them and get them posted up on YouTube proper. Alright, so it can't be one of the choices in Sunday stream. I think that's reasonable enough. That's the only one that makes sense. Am I really putting just arbitrary rules on myself like this? And come back to that, or some other things. I can look at more things that I could do for, in general. And I think we all know why Rocksmith won't work. Work massage. Wait, this is because I played Egg? Wait, how? Fucking how? So I've talked to ChatGPT about things like this before and to help me prioritize what to do and in what order that I've discussed about. And I recommend doing whatever. I recommend that whenever you just can't decide. Maybe. I'm still kind of wondering why the game Egg is bringing this shit here. And that's a psychological horror? What? Fetish room 18 plus. So what the fuck? From Egg? From Egg. I am so confused. Dick and Dine. to dig. Yeah, I don't know. Egg equal fertile equal hentai. Well, it's just funny because I'll show you the substance of the game. So the game is it is exactly the game. It's egg. Come on. There we go. This is it. This is the entirety of the game. You can use the spacebar. You can click on it. For some reason, right click doesn't. It has to be left to. And yeah, it's just. Where's the logical conclusion? You can just play this, play that for a whole stream. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? I haven't taken a picture of my jar of ashes for Twitter. My jar of incense ash. Egg look like boob, so therefore toads hentai. So I guess we're just throwing out correlation doesn't equal causation. Whatever. But there's plenty of games. There's plenty of games I could go on and find that, you know, aren't necessarily hentai. I mean, fuck, if you're looking for anything, here's all my games. I'm sure there's some suspect names in there that you probably already know about if you're not already seeing it on screen. Oh shit, why am I getting dizzy all of a sudden? Okay, eyes, please don't. Wait, do I have this? When the fuck did I get that? When the hell did I have rental? What the fuck? Huh. Okay, whatever. Drink water, mate? Yeah. I should probably drink some water. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water. See if I don't stop feeling a little less crappy out of nowhere. Hot mic. Okay. Yeah, that'll make me feel better here in about 2 minutes. Alright. There's the current selection. The only other rule that I might have is, unless there's a good reason, if the sequels are contingent on the first in any way, like maybe Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, I'll probably be less likely to play sequels, at least direct sequels. Like, I did stream Myst, the first Myst. I streamed all of that on YouTube. It's just a... So is Real Mist just a better looking version of the same game? Guessing it is. Anyway. I already did Aeon's Past. It took me a solid 10, almost 11 hours. I think that's had some updates. Anyway. I promise I'm coherent. Stardew Valley still has a lot of stuff going for it. Console. Things that I can do on PC. Yeah, okay, so there's everything I can do on PC. No, there's more I can do. This is just... Those are discs. Discs that I can't use anymore. Black and White is a lot of fun. And I could go for Roller Coaster Tycoon at some point. I need to redo my thing. All right. Yeah, I probably need to look through this. Okay. What are some other things I can do as shorts? Since my channel is set up in a way that's to be as limiting as possible. Things I can do on Discord. I should probably do more D&D stuff. On Patreon, need to post on there at all. Because I have not done anything, and I have one person who's actually a paid patron. And I feel bad, I haven't done the damn thing on that. So I need to do... YouTube. There we go. Alright, game review shorts, YouTube, edit videos. Everything else will already be covered under experimental. It might be... It can be grinding. A video where it's all grinding, I think, is something that can be feasible. Actually, let me go ahead and save this. Could be more specific, please. Yeah, let me just straight browse. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Streaming. And stuff. Alright. So there's a little something. And I'm wondering if... See, I feel like the part of the issue is I don't find myself very interesting in and of myself. I feel like I'm much better when there's something else going on. So let's take a look at my Discord right now. If I want to revamp it, I want a little bit more automation, perhaps. For one thing, I still need to figure out if I can get YouTube videos to automatically post from people. That's the thing I need to look into. And as of right now, I can do Twitch streams. I can get it to where Twitch streams are automatically uploaded into shameless self-advertising. So I've got stream cord for that. I can get up to 25 people, 25 select people, and I have, I think, about 5 or 6. I remember I went for a bit of a convention style thing. So these were set up like panels on this. Right. You know what? I didn't go all in on that. So if I was going to revamp my Discord as convention... There we go. I can do that at work. And let's see... On Patreon, make actual awards. All right. Gotta focus on shorts. Indecision. Oh, am I still... Yeah, okay, my audio is still reading. But everything's going a little slow because I got a bunch of shit open. My computer is not the best. It is decent, but it could be better. Let me go ahead and exit out of a few things. That's fine. I'll fuck around with this some other time. That's needed. That's a little better. It's a little better. If I was gonna do that again, I'd have it facing each other. Anyway. I keep doing this, I keep getting off. Actually, I don't really need this up right now. No, I wasn't trying to make any changes, don't save. Okay. So right now I'm looking at a little bit on Discord and its relation with what I need. What would be a good suggestion to put on Discord that I don't already have? Now I could redo, like I said, I can redo some stuff. If I played Magic the Gathering a bit more, I would like to get into that. Alright, so this is already 3 pages, and I've already done some saving. So that's good. You know what? I need a camera. Is what I need at some point. How long has it been? 4 hours. Alright, you know what? I think it's been enough time. If it was a game, I'd probably continue, but I was only doing this, leaving this on for resources, because I want to see how many I get by the time I'm done. So, let me go ahead and see what it looks like to begin with. Since we're here anyway. Go ahead and take that out because I'm going to go ahead and going. So let's go ahead and jump down. See what we're looking at as far as our auto resources. So we have lots of iron, redstone, those things are not going. Once I get a mob grinder in the next one, I'm gonna have it set up so it actually drops things here. So I need to find all the stuff that it actually drops. Just mostly down here. Here we go. Carrots. Alright, so those are all going down that way. Those are all going down that way, so that's cool. Nice. Alright. Cactus. I got almost an entire double chest. Nice. So so part of my theory is if I can get this to go relatively smooth, and I can make it better in the next one, I can make it to where there's a lot more going on a lot earlier on, so I end up with way more materials. I'm really glad the wheat's working, because it wasn't prior. Beets would be the next one to do. Sugarcane is very slow. Bamboo is not as slow, but still kind of slow. This is slow because it doesn't need to be used that much. This has got plenty. If I have it set up for mob drops to go in, then that'd be great. Cooked chicken comes in automatically. I love that. We have a bread farm. We have a full chest of bread. Oh my god. And we don't just get rotten potatoes. We do occasionally get bone meal. We get plenty of melon slices. We have a lot of kelp. And then the coup de grace is going to be mostly the wool at this point. So we are 2 lines, but I've used some of that. On third line. 2 lines, almost there. Third line, third. No, almost there. A little far away on second line, second line, second line, third line, third line, third, third, second. Oh, there's your... Oh, got you. And then that's pretty much everything here. I keep losing my damn elytra, so... Next time I make one, I'm gonna make it to where I keep all my stuff when I die. It's not realistic, but it's Minecraft. It's not really, it's supposed to be. But yeah, I can't wait to see the final tally. In fact, let me go underneath real quick and see what it looks like there. Because part of my idea is everything should reach the bottom when it gets down to it. So I dumped a bunch of sand. Those only filled when it was full up right there. Okay. This is gunpowder, because that overfilled. And then carrots. Plenty of carrots. Potatoes. More potatoes than carrots. All right. I just think that's cool if I just have it set up like this for all the most common, preferably for the most common materials, or the materials I want the quickest access to. That's what I'd like. But it requires a lot of hoppers. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down. What have you. I really wish they would have the tutorial world in Java. That would be nice. Anyway, I think we're about ready to go. I don't think there's much else to go over right now. Everything's saved. Everything's, I guess they'd call it Gucci. So, it's past 12. It's the 4-hour mark anyway, where I'd normally be going to a lunch if it was work. So, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow if you want to be my buddy. God, it just doesn't ring as well. Make sure to have a good night. Very much appreciate it. Feel free to look at my links. You can see Patreon, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Reddit, whatever have you. Feel free to check out those links either in the chat or in the description down below. They should all be there. So have a wonderful night, and always remember, you have potential. Goodbye. Good night.